everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Connor seems to be getting worse instead of better, and the whole thing is heartbreaking. But the story's not resonating with viewers on a large scale. It's put Adam and Chelsea in a bubble as far as the rest of the canvas is concerned, and Connor's not on screen on a regular basis. Nor was he before the plot came up out of the blue. Here's hoping the boy turns a corner soon in his treatment. Lily and Devin think they're going to dupe Billy into agreeing to unmerge the companies, but the preview suggests a twist. Jill asks Billy to keep a secret, which can only be bad news for the Winters and their master plan. The fact that Billy looked flummoxed and asked his mother, "What do we do now?" suggests that it's big bad news. Oh, I think Summer was becoming tired of being the only person to hold a grudge against Claire when she sat down with her parents. That's why Nick's theory about her taking her rage out on Claire because she couldn't take it out on Jordan hit at the right moment. Later in the park, she gave in and told Claire they could talk about her nannying Harrison. A heartwarming breakthrough just in time for anyone who has watched Young and Restless for any length of time knows the age-old story of Victor's revenge plots. He gets vengeance, but there's always collateral damage, usually involving family and or friends. I expect nothing less from his latest scheme. Now that Michael and Cole have been caught trying to undermine him, they'll be forced to take a front row seat to the ensuing chaos. It's pretty clear from his mention of her still being useful to him that Victor has something in mind. We also know that something quite likely involves Jack. It's also evident that this is all going to blow up into chaos. You can tell by the way everyone in Victor's family keeps saying how grand life is now that Jordan's gone, and Jordan can't hurt us ever again. The writing is on the wall in blood red. Victor's plot is going to go sideways, and everyone who has uttered those words will be shocked to discover that Jordan is alive and terrorizing them again. All Victor's managed to do is rile her up even more. All of those Brussels sprouts have left her determined to get him and his whole damn family. I didn't mind Tucker and Audra breaking up. He clearly still loves Ashley. How swoony was him coming to her rescue. Not only did she collapse into his arms, but he insisted on taking her home and stood up to Jack when he got there to advocate on her behalf. I wanted to yell, "Jack, just shut up." Anyway, a love story. As for Audra, she and Nate are kinda hot together. But I'd be fine with her sidelining men altogether to focus on scheming and pot stirring. There's a lot of potential with this character. Case in point, the call Tucker got at the bar from Jean-Jacques over in France, giving him the heads up that she's conducting meetings behind his back. Unfortunately, now that McCall's been tipped off, she may not be able to pull off her coup. Unless Tucker gets distracted again. Did anyone else unexpectedly get a shiver down their spine when Ashley's helpful psychologist friend, Alan, suddenly shifted gears from wanting her to go into a facility to suggesting that she go back to Paris with him? I did, and here's why. Tracy and Jack have managed to pinpoint that Ashley's did kicked in after Tracy left her in Paris alone. As they deduced, something terribly traumatic must have happened to her between the time that she and Tracy attended the cafe and when she came home to Genoa City. It was during that time frame that Ashley had said she was going to see her old friend, Alan. While Alan seems on the up and up, what if he's covering his tracks because it's he who traumatized her? Perhaps Ashley looked up her old pal in Paris, and he attacked her, causing her to splinter into the alternate personalities, who are protecting her from not only the horrible memory of what happened, but the reality that someone she cared for, and who she thought cared for her, perpetrated violence on her. If that's the case, by the time Ashley remembers what happened, it may be too late, and she may be alone with Alan again overseas, or in a suite at the GCAC, as per the preview. It goes without saying she'd be in grave danger. A dark twist indeed. The opinions expressed are my own. Please dive into our comment section below to give us your take on this week's Young and Restless.